And welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. Wendy Cummings has joined us. As you know, she is our resident school nurse. She's also school nurse for Cross Schools. And we're talking today about setting your child up for success in school. So Wendy, a lot of factors there. Let's just dive right in.
Yes, good morning. Thanks for having me as always. Just want to start like a little small series on setting your child up for success in school, and just some simple things that parents can do that they probably are already doing, but maybe can ramp up a little bit as we kick off the school year. Everybody's kind of now in go mode. They're starting to get their rhythm. So things to think about are well child visits, nutrition, sleep, and then modeling healthy behaviors. So today, that well child visit, why is that so important? And what is it? The well child visit is where you see your pediatrician on a fairly regular basis. Typically, they're seeing them to, you start out when they're a baby and you go really often, and then you slowly wean off of those. And it's really important to keep up with those appointments as they are scheduled by your pediatrician. Why? Those help you make sure that your child's growth and development, both physically, mentally, emotionally, are all where they should be. Helps you track them, helps you keep up with their vaccinations, which of course every school requires those. The state requires them of us. And just following that pattern to make sure our kids are growing on track as they should, and developmentally as well, and meeting their developmental milestones.
All right, let's jump into sleep. Why sleep is so important, and how much sleep do our students need?
So it really depends. That changes as they grow. Kids need a different amount of sleep, depending, your young ones may need that much earlier bedtime. Having a routine bedtime for your kids is important. We all have those evenings where we're up a little bit later, we have some special occasion or something, but trying to get into a set routine will help your child be able to go to sleep quicker when they do go to bed. Setting up dark rooms, limiting screen time, at least an hour prior to bedtime will also help their little brains wind down. But having that routine schedule bedtime does help. Are we sometimes off of it? Yes. And also not filling them full of sugary things or caffeine right before bedtime will help as well.
Right. How about surrounding our students, our kids with a positive environment so they're eager and ready to go to school and be successful?
So very, very important. You hear a lot about positive affirmation and just really encouraging your child. Don't set unrealistic expectations. Help them to not set unrealistic expectations. Having good conversations with your kids, and allowing them to tell you how they're feeling about their day when they get home. I encourage family dinner time, talking about your day, sharing some of your day. But those setting some realistic goals for your child, incorporating input from their teachers will also help, and staying in good communication with your child's school teacher, school nurse, all of those.
And also being a good role model, because our kids are watching us all the time, whether we know it or think about it or not.
Absolutely. So modeling healthy habits and healthy behaviors with your maybe screen time, not being on your phone as much, and engaging with your children, modeling those healthy nutritional habits, modeling good sleeping habits, all the things that we as parents may not think about needing to do, but those little eyes and big eyes, teens as well, and they'll quickly point it out, those teenagers, as they get older. They'll point out when, hey, we do know as parents, sometimes we can't always do exactly what we're wanting or asking our kids to do, but having a good conversation about that and how it's different for them and parents. But by and large, trying to model those healthy habits for our kids to follow.
Thank you so much, Wendy. Always a great report. Appreciate it. And now, after the break, we'll visit with Carlton Dallas. He'll give us his business report. Stay tuned.